Your first encounter with God is the most important encounter, and it's not because of the mixed emotions and all that is surrounding, but it is that moment when it goes silent and your heart has stopped relaxing and is contracting all that is around you, and your mind stops racing and your whole system has slowed down, only to see one man standing before you. There's noise, but all of it is drowned out. There's random thoughts, but they are quickly thwarted. It is complete releasement. And you start crying, and your tears fall so hard to the ground. It's as if the earth starts shaking and all the chaos that clowns your mind had began scattering, and all your pain was just off. You were so heavy, but in a moment, all weights have been lifted, and all of you has become still. It was as if you became one feather in an empty meadow, just passing on by and taking in the beauty of the land. It is love. The instant God's eyes connected and fixed to yours, you become his obsession. His heart, just like yours, has built up in pressure and is bursting. Because you see, it is best to remember those encounters, those first encounters, because it allows us to cry all we want and release all we want and lose all we want so that we can start over. I can honestly tell you, I do not remember the date, neither do I remember what time it was when I had my first encounter with God. But I can tell you, it was and will always be the best first encounter of my life, because it was real and it had no boundaries. It had no limits. It exceeded and surpassed all other things. It was perfect. And when I think about it, I want to find more of my first with God. So to the person reading this and listening to this and not understanding, when you feel sad, hurt, abandoned, and in complete drought, call on God and ask for him, for his first. Because all you will feel is purity and complete lightness. Call to God in hope of your tears to shake the ground you stand on. Call to God that he might calm all the noise that cloud your mind and judgment. Call to God that he might release some pressure from your heart. Because too many times have we allowed things that aren't like God to put pressure on our hearts, and we have burst out the wrong way. So call to God and hope to cry all you want and release all you want, scream all you want, and lose all you want so you can start over. Because God's first has no boundaries nor limits. It is perfect.